Good morning, YouTube. Okay, let me tell you about my first experience with delivering for the zone of Cascade. Cascade Road. Yes, Teresa went to the south side, southwest to be exact. And let me tell you, man, I just don't get it. I left my house at 6:20 in the morning. It told me it was 23 miles to get to Cascade. So I'm drawn. Okay, do I take 78 to 85? So I followed the directions of this ding dong ways. So it told me to take 20. So I'm going down, going towards Lithonia, get on 20 west. It told me to take 20 west and then you get off 285. So I saw the sign that says 285 bypass, going south and going west, I believe, east. I got a cold, y'all. Sorry. So that's what I did. I get off the bypass. Man, why it took me an extra 10 more miles and added on an extra 15 more minutes to my time? I was supposed to have got the Cascade at 7:02. 2 minutes after the Publix opened up. It took me an extra 10 miles to go all the way around that 285. I said, Jesus Christ, what the hell? Oh, but anyways, the first shop was pretty good. It was supposed to have been over $200, but this Publix didn't have any ribeye steaks. They didn't have T-bone steaks, and I was like, oh Jesus, really? And that's the bulk. That's expensive. So so I text the customer. They didn't have this. Would you like something else? They didn't text me back. I was like, oh Jesus, man. So I had to basically leave it off the item list. And when I get there, I said, okay, where I'm going. Now, let me tell you the difference between Cascade and the other areas I've been to. Cascade, this must be the only Publix in this area, because I drove 5 miles to deliver their groceries. And then I get there, it was like an apartment complex. And, I show you, it's way different from coming from driving into private community, gated communities, and exclusive $500,000, $1 million mansions, and to a more less affluent area. So I was like, where you at? I said, I got this as your destination. I'm like, okay, I see the apartments complex on this other side of me. Then I see apartments on the other side. I was like, they didn't indicate where it was. I was like, oh God. So I tried to call them and text them. So I said, no, tell me the name of it. So I asked the cop, they like, we got an emergency, so it couldn't have been that much of an emergency because you surely didn't seem to be in a rush. But anyway, he didn't know. I was like, I ain't say nothing. I said, okay, all right, let me call the customer. The customer called me back, and I said, well, I'm here, but tell me what's the name of the apartment complex. She having a moment, y'all. And she was having a moment. I said, well, let me speak to somebody else who could tell me so I could deliver your groceries. I said, I got time constraints. I'm trying to do these orders on time today. So the guy gets on the phone, and then he tells me the name of it. So he tells me, I said, okay, let me turn around. And then he says, oh, I'm in the street. He was literally in the street waving me down. Waving me down. So he was like, so I said, okay. So I pulled up. And so they basically helped me with the groceries and brought them upstairs. So he took them, brought upstairs, and I got a $10 cash tip on top, So I said, thank you. I said, oh, this is the first time you're using the service. I see. So they said, oh, yeah. And I said, okay. Well, I explained to them how it works. I said, well, I appreciate if you brief me at the end of the survey, you'll get. And then I told them, I said, in the future, if they don't have a certain item, we'll text you to tell you if you like something else, because we just can't pick up anything and just anything. And they said, oh, you should have just picked up any kind of meats. I was like, oh. And I said, you know what? I was like, oh, well, I said, well, I do apologize. I said, but, we can't just pick anything for you. We have to tell you what they have. And then we'll send you a picture and tell you, and you tell us what you want. And we'll add it on to your delivery. So, but this thing, Publix and Cascade, they didn't even have any kind of steaks. So I was like, really, y'all? No steaks? I said, what about in the back? Don't you have any cuts of meats in the back? Well, I ain't got no more. And I was like, I said, Jesus Christ. I said, you know what? Every time you go on predominantly black side of town with Publix, they never got anything. They act like they don't have no sense of urgency. It's just like that damn Publix up there, Rockbridge Road, where I live at. I don't even go to that one because for the main reason. So I go the opposite way and go to Gwinnett Publix on Annistown Road because it's like service is almost like night and day with Publix. I mean, Publix is good. I like Publix as a supermarket. But it seems to me that depending on where they at, they really don't go too much out the way. And I'm going to tell you, even the Publix up there in those affluent areas, those little cashiers and people who work there, they could be a little sketchy too. They got their little attitude. And I ain't talking. What I mean by that, that's why I say, you know what? Y'all can act whatever way y'all want to act. I'm going to ask you if you could help me look for something. I'm a customer too. They don't know that you're shopping for other people, but they act like, some of them, especially the young ones, they act so lazy. They act like they don't know where nothing is, but you a stock person. How are you a stock boy or stock girl? There are women who works in Publix when it comes to them. They're pretty much helpful in terms of helping you if you asking them for certain items to help you look for it. But some of these other guys, they act like they just don't want to do anything. Why I gotta ask you, can you help me with my groceries? You bagging the groceries. You're supposed to. Publix has a thing, they automatically help you. And they say, would you like to help with your groceries to the car? I ain't have to ask you to help me. That's also automatic. That's the Publix way of service. And that's their motto. But that order went pretty well. I don't know if I'll come out to Cascade again to do grocery shop deliveries because it's just too confusing on that 285 and trying to get the 20 and all that and going in a circle. But Toya ATL, I know you live in the South Side. I do believe I recalled you singing. So one word of suggestion is choose the zone Cascade. And I think they had College Park, East College Park. I don't know where that's at. But you're going to get some orders, I can tell you that. So let me go ahead and do this second shop at the same store. And if I don't get any orders in Cascade, once I finish this order, then I'm making my way back towards the east side, back towards where I live. And do that, and then do my Grubhub shift at 1 o'clock. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.